and welcome back to another episode of Ill or Kill. My name's Tyler Nicole, and today we have a very special episode of Ill or Kill. We're gonna be doing a Valentine's Day edition where we cook a Valentine's Day meal that's under $50. So let's jump right into it and list the ingredients. Today we are gonna be making garlic butter steak bites with the side of fettuccine alfredo, Caesar salad, and for the appetizer, we're gonna be doing tomato roasted mussels, and for dessert, we're gonna be doing a heart-shaped cookie. So, the first thing we're gonna make is our butter because that's gonna take the longest and we're gonna have to chill it and put it in the fridge. So these are the ingredients you're gonna need. So the first thing we're gonna be making in our garlic butter steak bites is our garlic butter. So what you're gonna need to make the garlic butter compound is mozzarella cheese, fresh parsley, a clove of garlic, a stick of butter, some green chives, Cajun seasoning, cayenne pepper to make it spicy, onion powder, and then crushed red pepper. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put a stick of butter into my bowl. And then we're gonna go ahead and chop up our veggies. So first I'm gonna be cutting up my chives. But the reason that I wanted to give you all a different type of Ill or Kill today where we cook on a budget is because Valentine's Day is so important to me. I feel like it's the one day of the year that you can show your affection and love for someone. So my eyes, that's food. And what better way to save money as a broke college student than to cook a great meal for under $50 at that, 3 courses. So next we're gonna move on to the parsley, and we're just gonna cut some leaves just like this. I really love steak bites, and the fettuccine is super easy to make as well. Your man or your woman or whoever you choose to be with, your partner in life this Valentine's, will definitely say yes once they get this home cooked meal. So after the parsley and the chives, I'm gonna actually dump this into my bowl. All right, so I'm gonna add all of that into my bowl with my butter. And then for the next step, we're gonna take some garlic and we're gonna smash it. Just like that. And it's gonna come out of the peel nice and easy, just like that. So we're gonna do that for all 3. Then we're gonna chop up our garlic. Okay, so we're going to saute our garlic for the butter. Into the pan it goes. Okay, so the first seasoning we're gonna be mixing in the bowl is gonna be cayenne pepper. So I'm gonna take it and just do about 3 dashes because we do want this to be a little spicy garlic butter. Then we're gonna do Cajun seasoning, a couple of dashes. Then we're going to do some onion powder. And then last but not least, we're gonna do some crushed red pepper. Okay, and to top it all off, the cherry on top of this compound butter is gonna be a handful of mozzarella cheese. Who doesn't love cheesy goodness? So we're gonna take all this and mix it together. Okay, so after that, you're gonna form your butter into a log because it is a compound butter, so you're gonna be able to manipulate it. And this is so you can cut pieces off. So this is the finished product. Then I'm gonna place it in the bowl and we're gonna put it in the fridge. Okay, so next we're gonna pour our noodles into boiling hot water. I'm gonna use about half of the pack. Salt your water and put a little olive oil in before. Now I'm about to cut up the steak. So right now I'm chopping up the mushrooms and onions that's gonna go on top of our garlic butter steak bites and maybe even in our pasta. I haven't decided yet, but you know, it's your preference, whatever you wanna do. This is your Valentine's Day, boo. Okay, but in honor of Valentine's Day, I feel like I should share some of my personal dating horror stories, and it's perfect because I'm holding this sharp behind knife right now. Number one that just recently happened to me is dating men who are looking for a therapist and not a girlfriend, okay? I was talking to this boy. He was really cool or whatever. We had great chemistry. But one, he was weird to me because I just feel like if you have all of the time in the world to call me, then you're not doing what you need to be doing in life. And that's not okay with me because I'm a busy gal. I do ill or kill. I'm in multiple organizations at school. Like I'm busy. And he just didn't understand that because he's not busy. And ladies, that's why you have to get men who are on the same caliber as you so they understand. And it's not like a sacrifice. So anyway, he just texted me one day out the blue. Mind you, I've not been talking to this man for longer than a week. He's like, I just really need somebody to talk to. Sir, I'm not a therapist or a counselor. I'm not BetterHelp, and you're not paying me. Not to say that I won't listen to my man's problems, but you're not my man and I don't know you. So it just was very weird because I have stopped letting people emotionally dump on me in 2022, okay? I'm not doing it anymore. He really triggered me when he said that. But anyways, that's one of my dating horror stories. But I think the one that tops the cake always is either, it's a tie actually, between the guy who wanted me to pay for my own $8 drink at a, oh my gosh, these onions. Jesus Christ. I asked him to buy me a drink and he said, did you earn a drink? And I said, I'm literally crying. All right, so next we're going to be taking our top sirloin steaks and we're going to be cutting them into chunks. How I do this is I like to cut my steak into 3 and handle it like that. My chunks aren't too big. So this is about the size that you want your chunk. Coming in at number 2 with my dating horror story, therapist was 3, buying your own drink was 2, coming in at number 1. You know you're overweight for your height, right? I met this guy, long story short, at a Greek event and we hit it off and, you know, started talking to each other. He lived in Florida, so we didn't see each other a lot, but we talked like every day. So one day he's at the gym and he's working out or whatever, and you're talking about BMIs. And he asked me, how tall am I? I said, I'm 5'4". He says, oh, well, how much do you weigh? I said, 165, why? He goes, oh, you know you're overweight for your height, right? I said, what are you talking about? And he goes, according to the BMI chart, you're supposed to be between, yeah. I don't even remember because it was so stupid. I'm just like, one, if you know anything, I'm a Black woman, so BMI charts are based on European women's standards, not African American women's standards. And him as a Black male, I feel like he should know that. So to test all my food, you don't have to give everything an ill or a kill. That's the whole point of the show. I have invited this boy over. I'm gonna ask me my Valentine. Plot twist. That's why we're making this meal, because we're gonna test it out in real time and see if it can get me a yes or if it's gonna get me a no. All right, so our steak is all cut up. Now we're gonna move on to seasoning. For seasoning, I'm gonna be using garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, onion powder, and steak seasoning. So first I'm gonna start with my steak seasoning. We're going to do a generous amount because beef is a little hard to season. About 3-4 turns of this, and I love this because it has salt, pepper, all that good stuff already in it. Then we're gonna go in with our onion powder, a generous amount as well. A tip that I learned from my grandma with seasoning: when you think you got too much, just put a little bit more. And then you got just enough. And last but not least, we got Cajun seasoning. And I think because I like spicy food, I'm gonna add a dash of cayenne pepper in there as well. So as y'all can see, that is seasoned to perfection. And we're gonna just mix it up, coat everything in this blend. Ooh, They smell so good. So this is how they look. Nice and seasoned, y'all. They look so yummy. So we're gonna let that sit and we're gonna wash our hands because salmonella, okay? Salmonella. All right, so for the next part of our meal, we're gonna be doing the appetizer, which is going to be some steamed mussels in a tomato garlic sauce. And I love this because they are so cheap, y'all. This pack of mussels is less than $5 at Aldi's. And this is what we're gonna do as an appetizer because I'm pretty sure my Valentine is on the way up here and we need something cooked. Do not judge the way I just opened this box. Oh my gosh, he is here. Jesus Christ. Y'all, I'm so nervous, he's here. Hello? That was my Valentine, guys. Well, hopefully, maybe, we'll see. We're speaking positive thoughts into the air. I'm going to cut the mussels out of this plastic right here and dump them into a pot like this. Really, really simple and easy. Then you're just gonna plop it in the microwave for 7 minutes. 7 minutes and you have yourself a gourmet appetizer. I'm making a 3-course dinner, and the first course is mussels in the tomato garlic sauce. The second course is garlic butter steak bites with fettuccine alfredo. And then I don't think I'm gonna be able to make the third course because I don't have any eggs, but it was supposed to be a heart-shaped cookie. So first course, give us your opinion on if it's an ill or a kill.
What? Ill or kill?
Yeah, that's my show. Ill or kill. No, kill is good. Oh my gosh, let's not burn you. Kill? Now that he's here, we're gonna finish off and we're gonna make the steak bites. But first we're gonna saute the onions and mushrooms. And while those are sauteing, I'm gonna start making the Alfredo sauce. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, a handful of Parmesan cheese, a spoonful of minced garlic. While that's cooking, because we're gonna make some spinach in this Alfredo, you like spinach? All right, so to the Alfredo sauce, I'm gonna put in some Italian seasoning. I'm also gonna put in a little onion powder and a little crushed red pepper. And then because it is not enough, I'm gonna put some more heavy whipping cream. And this is my secret, y'all. This is how you're gonna get them to say yes. Cream cheese. Add some cream cheese. Makes it amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna take literally a dollop about this big, plop it in there. And then we're just gonna mix it all together. And you're gonna get a really flavorful, creamy pasta sauce. Good. You need some salt. Perfect. So I decided to add some black pepper. And then, like I said, I like so spicy, so I'm add a little bit of Cajun just to give it even more flavor. All right. Then mix, mix, mix. And then I'm going to take a scoop of spinach and plop that in there. And you literally only need a scoop. All right, so I'm just gonna mix the spinach in. Ooh, this looks so good. I'm excited. All right, so everything is all creamy and incorporated. If you don't make your own Alfredo sauce, you're lazy. Then we're gonna take the noodles and pour it right on top. All right, so this is the finished pasta. Put that over there off the burner. And then last but not least, we're gonna make our steak bites. Pan is sizzling hot, and that is the key for making steak bites because you don't want to cook them for too long. So for the first 2 minutes, you just wanna let the steak bites rest. And while they're resting, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare our last dish of the night. Okay, so I'm lazy and I got a Caesar salad kit. In the Caesar salad kit, it comes with Parmesan cheese, Caesar salad dressing, and then these cheese and garlic crouton crumbles. So you literally just take everything out of the salad. Then after you dump the salad, you're gonna add your crouton crumble and your Parmesan cheese. Give it a little shake and it's ready to go. Oh, and then they gave us some black peppercorns to put on top as well. And there you have it, a gourmet salad in less than 5 minutes. And then I like to put the salad dressing like directly on top of my salad. But let's go check on our steak bites because they should be ready to turn now. Remember the homemade butter we made in the beginning? We're gonna chop half of that and put it in our steak bites. And now we're done. So let's plate everything and I'll see y'all back in 1 second. Fork.
Oh yeah.
What are we rating it?
Definitely 10.
10 out of 10? It's a kill? I killed it?
Kill for sure.
Okay, y'all. The moment of truth. So, I cooked all this food for you and asked you to come because I wanted to know if you would be my Valentine.
For sure.
He said yes. Okay, now we gotta pop a bottle to celebrate. So cheers. I'm so scared.
Ah.
Why'd you gasp like that?
She was loud.
He's funny. Okay. Y'all, so everything I said in the beginning of the video is false. I'm not gonna be lonely and alone and cutting onions and crying. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ew.